Hi everyone, thank you for joining me. I'm just about to get ready for bed and I am in California at the moment, visiting friends and collaborating with some incredibly talented ASMR artists. I am having so much fun and I can't wait to share with you the videos that we filmed out here. Last spring, I traveled to Seattle to film with Emily, Hannah, and Julia. I don't sleep well in new, unfamiliar places away from home, so I really felt like a zombie during that trip and I ended up burning out at the end of it. This time in California, I'm really trying to prioritize my sleep and energy levels. And so I decided to order a pouch of Dream Powder by Beam, which came highly recommended by my friend Hannah, Chili Bee ASMR. And wow, what a difference it has made for my sleep. I have consistently been able to fall asleep fast and stay asleep, and I wake up feeling so refreshed and in a good mood with good energy. Dream is a cup of healthy hot cocoa formulated to help you get your best night's sleep. It comes in many different delicious flavors, such as cinnamon cocoa, which is the one I've been enjoying on this trip. I chose regular strength Dream Powder, and for me, 1 scoop of this and some hot water and a splash of oat milk works perfectly and tastes delicious. I also love that my Dream Powder is gluten-free, dairy-free, non-GMO, and has no added sugar. The sleep-inducing ingredients in Dream include reishi, melatonin, magnesium, and L-theanine. You can also choose the CBD version, which has broad-spectrum nano hemp. Usually $95, you can now get Dream for just $47.50. This is the biggest sale of the year, so you don't want to miss out on it. In a clinical study, 93% of participants reported better sleep with Dream. You can click the link in the description and the pinned box, shopbeam.com/Semide, or scan the QR code right here to shop Beam's biggest sale and get up to 50% off. So if you're just like me and you have trouble sleeping, don't miss out on this limited offer. By clicking on the link, the discount is applied automatically, no code required. Start just kind of grounding ourselves. Are you warm? A little chilly. Fine. Okay. This. There you go. All right, Jen, I want to start off this massage with some singing bowl cleansing. Just go nice and slow. You can just take deep breaths. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Just keep breathing. My intention here is to cleanse the space, allow it to be free of distractions. Any energies that are not serving you, you don't need to hold right now because this time's all about you. I also like to pair the cleansing with some feather work. This is my turkey feather I brought from my farm. It's a beautiful wild turkey feather from the tail. And with your permission, I'm going to go ahead and just use the feather to sweep your hair, your head, and arms, neck, and back. Is that okay?
Yes.
Okay. Start with the top of your head. What we're doing is just sweeping away any negative thoughts, any heavy emotions. Just allow them to subside for now. Or perhaps the energies of other people that have been clinging onto you. We can let all that go. So we can be fully present in this moment. Just you and me, this feather. I want you to focus on the sensation of the feather. We'll just sweep your hair away for a second here. Okay. Lightness, the grace, the gentleness. Back of your neck. Just go ahead and relax. Take your hair, just sweep it as well. Noticing this beautiful, looks like it might be an owl. This beautiful bird here. It's flying, soaring into the air, and that's what the turkey does as well. It just to take away any guilt, shame, anything like that, and it'll just take it away. Then I'm going to just massage your scalp. Start at the occipital region here. Just gently pulling the hair up towards your crown. going to apply some acupressure right here at governing vessel 20. It's a very calming point, the most young point of the whole body. And it allows us to connect our body to spirit. Now, just massage the scalp using circular motions, stimulating the scalp, allowing blood flow to come up here. Bring your hair back a little bit. Here I have these brushes. They're very gentle. It also helps to stimulate the scalp and to detangle your hair. Let's do that. See that the hair is very smooth and soft, very lovely. I'm going to part the hair in the middle here, just from the middle of the vertex of your skull all the way down. Past the external occipital protuberance here down to the base of the skull. And just part the hair on either side, so we can work on the back and the neck. Before I perform any kind of massage, I like to just warm up the back. I want to bring blood flow to the surface. And how you know that is if you feel that the skin is warm to the touch. And if you feel, or if you can see that there's some redness, some color coming in to the surface of the skin, if it's erythematous. going to go ahead and use this jasmine scented massage oil. So I want you to take a breath in and smell this jasmine scent. It's very relaxing. The nice floral scent also helps to calm the mind. Start with just a gentle overall massage. To use a little bit more massage oil. And as I'm performing this general massage, I'm also starting to pay attention to Jen's muscles here, noticing if there's any areas of tightness, any knots, which we call trigger points. Already starting to get a feel of what she needs. Which areas of her muscles are overworked and in need of some pampering, some relaxation. Some of the first muscles that I'm assessing was the trapezius muscle, which has 3 parts. So we have the upper trapezius, which starts from the external occipital protuberance up here, as well as the nuchal ligament, and it goes all the way down to about the spinal process of C7, which we can find. It's normally the one that's protruding about there. So that's where it originates, and then it inserts on the acromion and the lateral end of
the spine of the scapula. So there's the scapula right there, lateral end. So it'll kind of be this entire region here. I think Jen was telling me earlier that she experiences a lot of tightness and pain in this area, so be sure to pay a lot of attention here. And while we're here, I also want to assess the levator scapulae. The levator scapulae originates on the transverse processes of C1 to about C4, so right around there on either side. And that it inserts into the superior border as well as superior part of the medial border of the scapula. This is one of the tightest muscles in the upper back and neck region. So what I'll do is I'll have Jen just grab your arm and bring it back there. Perfect. And that sort of allows the scapula to come out a little bit. And then yes, good. Just gently massage this first. So again, here's the scapula, there's the medial border, there's the spine. So it starts about there. It goes right into the transverse process. These four cervical vertebrae. So this whole section here. Just go ahead and there any pain or tenderness right there?
A little bit.
A little bit, okay. So I found a trigger point, and I will apply some pressure in a circular motion. And then I'll just continue to apply direct pressure here. Until it kind of releases, which I feel like it has. Perfect. You can relax your arm now. Now we're on the trapezius, and I also feel a knot right there. So I want to do the same thing. Just some circular motions. And then direct pressure. Here we go. Gentle kneading here, upper trapezius, some levator scapulae, Jenna, how do you feel about applying some peppermint halo?
Sounds very nice.
Okay. So I'll go ahead and apply that right here. Down either side of the spine, towards the acromion. Other side. Also apply it down the spine towards the lower back. Using the ulnar surface of my hands, applying some pressure on the paravertebrals, the rectus spinae, on either side of the spine. Here I'm working on gently stretching the back. Here we have the rhomboids. So the rhomboids are bands of muscle that originate from the spinous processes of C7 to T5. So T7's down there, right about there and there. And then they insert onto the medial border of the scapula. These muscles are not easy to palpate. They're underneath the upper trapezius and transverse trapezius, but they tend to get quite overworked and tight. So it's nice to just give this area a stretch, give the rhomboids a bit of a break, opening up the shoulder girdle. Giving some love to the rotator cuff right here. There's a lot of muscles that support the rotator cuff, including supraspinatus, infraspinatus, subscapularis. We have the serratus anterior underneath here, and teres major and minor as well. Let's just help to open this space up here. Gentle traction the neck and shoulder. Lengthening the muscles, allowing the ribs to also become more flexible. Other side. Everything is gentle. I'm not trying to force anything. Very light traction. Great. Just back to the scalp for a moment. A little bit of attention here for Jen. And now I'm just going to turn and support your head this way. Is that okay? Yes. Okay. Now I'd like to access the scalenes. You'll find these ropey tendons that often need some attention as well. It's very gently dragging along these tendons. Noticing if there's any trigger points here to work on. Right here, I'll apply some pressure. And release. Great. Gathering Jen's hair to the other side. Gently supporting your head. Find the scalenes right between the levator scapulae, more posterior, and the sternocleidomastoid that's more anterior. Right about there. Noticing a trigger point or knot right here. Apply some pressure. Perfect. Apply a bit of traction here. Other side. Gently brushing Jen's hair again. And now I'd like to do some gentle tracing. So let me start by parting the hair again. The intention for this tracing is to bring us back into a parasympathetic state, allow the muscles to relax further, allow Jen to relax further, and close up the session. So I'm just tracing either side of her spine. Tracing the ribs. With each trace, we are offering gratitude, appreciation for each rib. Thank these ribs for allowing Jen to breathe, for encasing so many beautiful, important organs and providing structure for muscles and connective tissue, as well as pathways for arteries and veins and nerves to move through. We thank you. You're beautiful. We thank Jen's spine for being for encasing the spinal cord, the nervous system. Many nerves that then protrude from it and supply signals to every part of the body. We thank you. We thank you for being the backbone of Jen's body. Thank you for working so hard under gravity. And we wish that you continue to be healthy and well. We thank the scapula. We thank it for protecting the lungs. We thank it for allowing Jen's arms to move. Thank it for offering support throughout this region, for the arm, for all the muscles. Thank you so much, Jen, for joining me for this session. I hope it brought you a lot of relaxation, as well as taught you a little bit about how incredible your body is. And for everyone watching, thank you so much. I wish you all a good night and sweet dreams.